Hello, everybody, and welcome to the world according to Lonza. I am Andrew Lonza, and this is a Thanksgiving video where I'm going to make a cocktail called the Gin Rickety, and I'm going to tell you what I think, what movies it goes good with, because we're going to be celebrating certain films tonight. I'm going to be talking about certain films and a few in a book that I've been reading. So this is called Films in a Book and a Poem and a Drink. So every once in a while I like to celebrate a few movies from each decade. This time around, since it's been 60 years since 1962, I'm gonna recommend some movies from 1962. In the year 1962, you have the following films come out: Doctor No, you have Lawrence of Olivier, you have Lolita, and you have Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Um, and I'm gonna recommend these two. Stanley Kubrick's Lolita and Lawrence of Olivier. If you haven't seen those, I would recommend those. Lawrence of Olivier is a good 3-hour movie starring Alice Guinness, Star Wars actor, Anthony Quinn, Jack Hackens, Anthony Quayle, Josie Fiver, Claude Waynes, and directed by David Lean, who probably influenced Stanley Kubrick, Steven Spielberg, and Martin Scorsese. And what I'm reading is Jack Kerouac's Lonesome Travelers, which also came out in 1962. So, those are my recommendations. If you go with Lawrence of Olivier, let me warn you, it is almost about 3 hours long, and it takes place in the desert. Why I think it's relevant to what's going on right now: Sahara Desert, Muslim country, a lot of stuff about colonization. That's just from the top of my head. Great shots. Some of y'all in today's society, in today's world of film, students might think it's a little long. It's known for being a little boring, but great shots of the desert. You can imagine where Steven Spielberg got his idea for Tatooine. Or not Steven, George Lucas got his idea for Tatooine. So that's the movie that I recommend. The drink that I'm going to make is called a Gin Rickety, and it goes well with James Bond films. It's not necessarily the shaken on stern classic gin martini that James Bond drinks. I would drink this movie probably with. I would have this drink. With Lolita, because it kind of has that classic feel, or James Bond. But yeah, I'm going to make a drink out of my fancy Las Vegas cups. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put like one. This is about 2 ounces, 2 ounces of gin. Woo! I don't have a shaker. And then I'm going to put some lime juice, about 3/4 lime juice. Get about half of this. Oh, there we go. There's my lime juice. And it calls for a splash of club soda. Target brand club soda, Target brand. This splash. Whoop. It's probably more than splash, but all right. I'm I'm going to put a lime on the bottom, because I like to do that. And I'm going to garnish it. And let me get some ice. This book would probably go well with Jack Kerouac's Lonesome Traveler, because he just went up and down. The book is about he went up and down and all around San Jose, and he or starts off in Hollywood, goes down to San Jose. Starts off in Hollywood. He travels down to San Jose, Mexico, and then he goes up to San Jose. And now it's just about him with friends and discussing his life. But that's Jack Kerouac. But anyways, put the ice in, you stir it, and stirring the drink. Garnish a lemon. I have a lime, and you have it. A gin Rickety. This is called gin Rickety. So, yeah, it goes good with all the James Bond movies. Lawrence Olivier, Stanley Kubrick's Lolita, and I'm watching Godzilla vs. King Kong 1962. Another fun fact about 1962, that's when some of the Beatles songs came out. The first record, I think, came out in 1963, but some of the songs like I Hold Your Hand and all that good stuff came out in 1962. So, yeah. And To Kill a Mockingbird, the film, that movie also came out in 1962. So, here's a cheers to gin Rickety. Oh, by the way, I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. This is kind of like a holiday. We're going into the holidays. So, cheers to this. And now I'm going to, take a drink, yeah. Remember to always drink in moderation, or have a designated driver. But I'm at home. I'm gonna read some literature for you guys that I wrote about 9 years ago. I just kind of I haven't written too many other new material since I'm in school and stuff. So I found this, and it kind of sounds like Jack Kerouac, so bear with me. It doesn't have a title, but I guess you'd call it I Walk Into a Bar in Bakersfield at Random. I Walk Into a Bar at Bakersfield at Random by Andrew Lonza. I walk into a bar in Bakersfield at random. I walk in and I notice a friend who was entertaining her boyfriend. I just went over to say hi to the couple. I said hello. After she asked, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I'm just roaming." Then I went to the bathroom. Then I was thinking about leaving because I did not want to intrude in their conversation. But I'm here, so I guess I'll do what I always do when I go to the bar, think about being alone with a pretty woman. But it never happens. By this age, you never meet any girl of your dreams. But it's nice to have a beer, have a drink, think what it'd be like to have the woman of your dreams, walk with her, talk with her, head it off, and go off and get married. Oh, I'm such a Romeo. Oh, wow. But at this bar, not any bar, don't meet any single women. That's for sure. Bakersfield, everyone's taken. But I was lucky enough to meet some older woman, and she was very open to me. She told me about her whole life story. She told me how she used to be a model in the 1980s, and she used to live all over the world and whatnot. I ended up taking her home. Did I take her home? Oh, I'm just making this up. Not for sex, but just for talk. Her story was too good to pass up, and I needed to learn new things. I needed to take her back to the bar in the morning. Hey, I have no idea why I sometimes just write random shit. So if this sounds like a little crazy, I deleted a number, pretended that last night was just another strange dream. But there was no way to make it a reality. Yeah, I would go to Hollywood with you, but that's kind of too far off for me, I tell her. And that's the poem or story I wrote a long time ago. Here's some other ramblings, Jack Kerouac style, since it's 1962. Uh, I don't know what I call this. I'm just gonna call this "Crazy Little Fool." "Crazy Little Fool" by Andrew Lonza. The only thing that I wished I had enough, I had enough energy to go on. I had enough. I should have been dead over 2 years ago. I should have kept. Since then, I kept on wondering, what's my purpose in life? Is my only existence is to clean things? Is to keep my best, to keep my head up and keep my head clean? Yeah, gets a little fuzzy. I try to keep my soul clean. That's easier said than done. I've been looking for these long summer nights, winter nights, fall nights. Sometimes I know I look for the wrong. I will look everything at the wrong. I look for love. I look for love at all the wrong places. Strip clubs, they are false. They provide some kind of nude reality of living. I go to strip clubs sometimes, not to get aroused, but to simply talk to girls. Sorry, that was X-rated. I just like to get to know them. People say that's bullshit, but whatever. I do like to get to know them. I don't care what you do in life. Even though they only want my money. The little bit of money I make a week from being a janitor, they want to take that all away and live in there and make a living themselves. Life is hard life, but yeah. But I would give them money not just to see them sexually, but to start a conversation. See, maybe I'm looking more for a real conversation. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm kind of getting. Maybe that's like you're like, yeah. Don't go off in this poem. All right. I try to talk to them really. I do my best to have an honest conversation with women. Yeah, maybe I have a hard time with meeting girls. Maybe I should not worry so much what they have to say, especially late at night. They're getting paid to to my attention, like a waitress pays it flirts with you so you can order more drinks. So you all just think it's a big old flirt. Maybe it is a flirt. I don't know. They get in the morning. I say, "Fuck! Did I just spill my wine?" That's the name of the poem. Did I just spill my wine? Because it's like kind of like random thoughts of like sex, access, and trying to find love in all the wrong places. That's called Bakersfield. But sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you have to hold on to that luck. And sometimes you have to know when you are lucky. And you can't let the next opportunity, you always think that, I can't think the next opportunity is always the next opportunity. On a February night at a party, on a Saturday, which was the very Saturday after Valentine's party, I was at a party where I could feel, man, I don't know why I said right there. Yeah, I seem to be clumsy when I drink wine. But why? Why do I spill it I spill it like it's my soul. My soul is on display when my wine is spilled. I said to that when I was laying on the couch at the party. Oh, the people would call the party foul. You crazy little fool. Those are some random poems that I never know they will be published. All right. Some of these are too personal. Anyways, Alright, this is a poem. I don't know if I read it before, but I'm going to read it again. It's called Drinking Craft Beer in Griffin Park. Lunchtime in Hollywood. I have not been to Hollywood in a long time. I have forgotten what it feels like to be a tourist. I've forgotten what it feels like to see countless cameras. I've forgotten what it feels like to walk down a pavement, yet see the pretty, dirty streets. The pretty, dirty streets. I will enjoy looking at the names of all the people, of the rich and famous. I remember what women looked like dressed up in their new fashionable attire. I remember what it's like laughing with friends, getting out of the valley for the day, making sure my thrills are shelled with endless joy. I will have all looked at all the people walking down the sidewalk of fame, the walk of fame, and I am feeling that I am part of something that is really neat. We all drive around, we see billboard advertisings, the newest coming attractions, everything for bliss. And those are my poems, you guys. This is a Jen Rickey. I hope you guys have hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you're out shopping, remember to thank somebody that's working there because they're working their tail off. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and whatever you do, may you find joy and peace and love and happiness. Alright, thank you for watching my video again. My name is Andrew Lonza, and this is The World According to Lonza. Have a good night, and talk to you guys later.